Good afternoon, and thank you for having me. I'm Amelia Eagerly, here to share my perspective of using the My Hometown project with my students this semester. First, I'd like to tell you why I chose this project. It's a web VR project, which means it works with student-brought-in desktop PCs over the internet connection that we have available at our school. Secondly, it's a storytelling project. I was really drawn to the aspect of students being able to use their own experiences to create something that is personal to them. This is an English language classroom, and I was hoping to avoid some of the scripted English exercises that we have with students who have a proficiency level to be creating something. And thirdly, global connections. This is the second year of the COVID-19 pandemic, and I was hoping to expand our classroom beyond the students that were physically on campus by connecting with other universities inside and outside Japan. And here's some feedback I received from my students. For one, they really liked the way that they could incorporate their own English into this project and say things that they wanted to say and communicate ideas that they had. Secondly, there was a connectiveness between all the students taking the course. And some of my students said that in the past they had been bloggers or they have an Instagram account. So they like that being able to put their presence online. And this project, you receive feedback from other students on the project. So it's really two-way communication where people are looking at your work and giving you feedback versus just kind of sending your ideas and presence out in the world and maybe getting a few shortened replies on them. And the third feedback point that I received from my students is about digital literacy. I was hoping to expand their use of using educational technologies and using computers and what it's like to work on a project and have feedback and take in edits and make adjustments and everything. And I was thinking that this would be useful in their future. And actually during the online pivot, my students were immediately able to adjust to that change to the online environment because they were familiar with a lot of the tools and the project management of working with an online team. So it was something they could immediately apply to their lives. And I didn't realize how important it would become to them. So I really recommend joining on the My Hometown project. From here, it's just going to expand with more universities and more students. And I look forward to seeing you and your students. Reach out to me if you have any more questions. It was a pleasure to speak with you today.